Good morning, dear student. Today I will teach you diffusion. Diffusion is a process that means gases across through the cell membrane. That is osmosis. In this box, that means define the osmosis. Osmosis is the movement of water from higher region or higher concentration to lower concentration through the semi-permeable membrane is called osmosis. Similar gases, water also obey the law of diffusion. Diffusion of water in and out of cell occurs through the membrane. That means we can say that selectively permeable membrane such as diffusion of water, that means solvent molecules through a selectively permeable membrane, is called osmosis. Osmosis is a special type of diffusion which occurs when two solutions of different concentration are separated to a selectively, that means semi-permeable membrane. The movement of water or osmosis depend upon the relatively concentration of water, that means a solute in and out of cell, is that it is affected by the amount of substance, that means dissolved in water, that is solute. Osmosis have play a very significant role. Osmosis is a very important for living organism, unicellular, freshwater organism, and aquatic plant obtain water through osmosis. Absorption of water by root also occurs through osmosis. Movement of water in and out of cell also occurs through osmosis. That means we can say that osmosis play a very important significant role through the diffusion of water. And then second topic, we discussed about nucleus. Everyone have a previous classes. Nucleus is the most important and principal cell organelles. It is found only the eukaryotic cell. It is absent completely in prokaryotic cell. In eukaryotic cell such as human RBC, red blood cells, nucleus becomes disappeared at maturity. Nucleus is important and its control all metabolic activity of all cell, so we can say that it is a master controller of all activities of the cell. It is the center of all cellular and genetic information as it contains genetic material is that DNA, that means dinucleic acid. First of all, we know who discovered nucleus. Robert Brown. Robert Brown in 1831 observed nucleus was the first organelles. In laboratories, nucleus can be seen by staining onion peel with either iodine or methylene blue or saffron. Nucleus appears as a large dark dot within the cell. Nucleus is very distinguished structures, that means it is double membrane bond structures. It is mainly consist of nuclear membranes and chromosomes. Nuclear membrane is surrounded by double walled nuclear membrane. Its composition and structure is similar to the of cell membrane. Nuclear membrane and certain place has pores. There are called nuclear pores. Through these pores, material may be exchanged between nucleus and cytoplasm. Chromosomes are thick rod-like structure which are visible at the time of cell division. Rest of the chromatids, rest of the chromatids, that means chromatins material consists of DNA and proteins. It is visible as an inlarge intangent mass of thread-like structure. These thread-like molecules are called DNA. At the time of cell division, chromatin material gets highly condensed to form chromosomes. So, a chromosomes represent the condensed form of chromatin, and it also consists of DNA and protein. DNA is the hereditary molecule. It contains information necessarily for constructing and organization cell. Therefore, chromosomes are the packets of genetic information. They also convey the information from one cell to another at the time of cell division and from present to offspring the time of reproduction. Number of cell and size of chromosomes in a particular species as organism is fixed as the amount of DNA in the cell is constant. The genetic information in a chromosomes is present in the form of a small segment of DNA. This segment of DNA is called gene. And the second part of the cells is found in cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a part of cells is filled with jelly like matrix that is called cytoplasm. In this diagram you can see the streaming of cytoplasm. The cytoplasm form a ground matrix which contain various all cell organelles such as mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosomes, centrioles, etc. Most of these organelles are enclosed by membranes such as membrane-bound organelles are absent in prokaryotic. Cytoplasm represents a true solution. It contains 70 to 85% water. Remaining parts include sugar, mineral, vitamin, nucleotides, tRNA that means transfer RNA, may enzyme and protein, amino acid and fats emulsified. Emulsified that means emulsified a types of process that means higher fat globules to break down into smaller fat globules. Cytoplasm is seat of many biochemical or metabolic process such as translations that means protein synthesis, glycolysis. In eukaryotic cells, cytoplasm always remains in a state of motion. It moves in a circular manner. This streaming flow of cytoplasm is called cyclosis. The cellular organelles which are present in cytoplasm can be seen only with the help of high quality microscope such as electron microscopes. Thank you.